Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back from Stockholm. We've been through this fantastic city now for 4 days. Day number 5 will start with something I absolutely love to do. Let's have a look at some underground station, because the stations of the T-Bahnen here in Stockholm supposed to be very beautiful. So I will stop talking now and do the commentary later on when I'm back at home. Just let's have a look at the stations here in Stockholm, and we start off with the Künstlergarten here in the inner city. Alright, and about 2 months later, finally I'm back here commenting this video. The Künstlergarten in Stockholm is the terminal station of the Blue Line, and yeah, you see us just entering, and we are already pretty impressed. And not only did this continue, we were blown away. The Stockholm T-Bahnen, especially the stations on the Blue Line, this was such an experience. Even now, 2 months later, I'm still blown away by the beautiness of these stations. As you can see right here, the entrance area with the nice colors, this looks really good, but it was nothing compared to what was still coming, even at this, the first station we saw, the Kungsträdgården. Stockholm T-Bahnen, yeah, there are these entrance gates, other than in Munich, where you can just go. Here you have to scan your ticket and go in. And down the escalator with this checkerboard pattern here at the ceiling. I just filmed one of the Munich stations yesterday, and there was no ceiling, not even anything. This was so fantastic. The commercials here on the side, yeah, pretty funny. And now the real fun starts. You don't feel like in an underground station. This really feels like in an art museum. Just have a look at this ceiling. Oh my god. I didn't expect that. I didn't look up what is expecting us at these stations. I just heard that they were supposed to be beautiful. But something like this in an U-Bahn station, in an underground station, this is so amazing. This really looks like in a museum for Greek culture. So beautiful. Even the plants, they were not artificial, they were for real. And here again, yeah, like in a museum of Greece, it was so fantastic. We were, yeah, I have to say it again, we were just blown away by this experience, by this beautiness. Have you ever seen something like this in a U-Bahn station outside of Stockholm? I haven't. I've been around quite a lot, but something like this, with the green ceiling here, with the art painting at the ceiling, and this all combines together so good. This is absolutely amazing. I could have done a video on each of these stations easily, but yeah, we decided to combine it all into one video. This will be a little bit longer, yeah, I hope you don't mind watching this beautiness for a little bit longer, but there were also a lot of stations and a lot to see at the T-Bahnen in Stockholm. Like here, the trains were beautiful as well. There will be footage from inside the train in a few seconds. And the art here is fantastic. Even the commercials are not disturbing. This just works so good. Yeah, the typical sound of the Stockholm T-Bahnen, this is definitely a little different to the Munich U-Bahn and to the Munich S-Bahn. Their sound is much higher, but this sounded really good. Oh yeah, and here now we are on the other side of the station. The green and the cave-like, not concrete, but stone color with some art elements, nice and colorful. This is fantastic. And the Kungsträdgården is the terminal station of the Blue Line. So the two platforms, there's always one train sitting and waiting in one platform. And then the next train just arrives on the other platform. Now let's have a look inside the train. Yeah, we have some seating at the side. We have some angled seating. Enough room for standing. Enough room to hold on. That's fine. That's a very nice train for a big city. Boy, do you like it? Yeah, you do. Alright. And here at the second stop, this is the T-Centralen station. And unfortunately, most of the footage I recorded from the station got lost. So no great view of the T-Centralen Blue Line station, although it was a wonderful station. And now back at the next station. This is Radhuset, so City Hall, I guess. Anyone from Sweden seeing that, correct me, but I think Radhuset is the City Hall. And this was another fantastic station. Looks like a Greek museum with all these poles. The color is this time in red. One more fantastic station. Nothing bad to say about that. The walls in red. Yeah, the floor looks very, very good as well. More modern than the last station I showed you. And with the red on the walls, this looks very, very, very nice. I love this station. Even sadder that I lost the footage of the T-Centralen, but yeah, what can I do? Maybe we will come back to Stockholm one day, and then I will provide footage of the T-Centralen Blue Line station, because it's a beauty as well. Boy, you're impressed? Oh yeah, you are impressed. And at this part of the Blue Line, there are two lines running that form the Blue Line. I think it was the 10 and the 11. And both running every 10 minutes, so you have on the central core of the Blue Line 5 minutes headway per direction, which is very, very good. Mrs. Psychopunk took a lot of pictures. She was impressed as well. And so was I about this gate. But it's just the tunnel entrance, and it looks like a gate from the Greek or from the Roman times. Absolutely fantastic. How could a city come up with stations like this? I have no idea. It's just such a great idea and so fantastic. So impressed. And now, station number 3 we are having a look at. This is Stadshagen. Sorry if I'm butchering that. Yeah, Stadshagen. With some sport influence. This green, it's not a painting, it's a setup on the wall with the guys playing football, soccer. And this little road art, can I call it like that? Looks like a street or looks like a tree, how you want to call it. It just works. Maybe not as colorful as the last stations, but again, this cave-like structure is more than just impressive. And the whole station was schemed like that with some football art. Here is one more example of that. And this little graffiti, tree, street-like looking art. I was impressed. I was very, very impressed of this station as well. although it was not as beautiful as the one before. But yeah, Stadshagen, not a bad station either. Still at the same station, the escalator, and to its right, this is not an elevator, it's an inclinator. And I missed to ride the inclinator. I've never ridden on an inclinator, just on an escalator. Oh yeah, some things you just miss. Alright, next station, Västra Skogan, which is one stop down the blue line. And this was the station of the Mosaic, as you can see here, right on the next to the handhold of the stairs. And this continued quite a lot. Again, a very nice floor. And yeah, this Mosaic, wow. Even now, 2 months later, I'm still so impressed. Now at the other side of the staircase, the colors. And once again, in the background, the cave-like structure of the station. This is so amazing. And it works. It just works so good with the cave-like structure and the art of the mosaic. Even here, next to the escalator, mosaic structure. The colors are beautiful. And yeah, there was much more here at Västra Skogan. I hope I don't butcher the name too bad. More mosaics here on the side. And the connection, the connector tunnel between the two platforms with these art elements, just fantastic. But what impressed me most is the mosaics. Like here, this one, the triangle, like cut in half. Even the fire hoses and the emergency doors are integrated very, very good into the mosaic. A little red color element, which is absolutely fitting and just great. So impressive to see that again. And I'm so happy we visited all these stations of the T-Bahnen in Stockholm. Even there on the floor, if you saw it, I think I will show that on another station. The compass, so the north-south indicator. Okay, sorry for the small technical difficulty. I couldn't erase my voice from where I stopped. Yeah, what can I do? I'm not the best in technique. Anyway, now we are here at Solna Central. I think the pinnacle of all the stations. Have you seen the colors? The green, the red, in the cave structure, also painted in red. These little art elements like this house in the vitrine. This is so fantastic. Of course, some reminders of Swedish industry, of course, wood industry as well. The fox here on the right side, this looks amazing. More frames with buildings in. It was just amazing. Solna Central, one of the, if not the most beautiful station that we visited. And here with the notes on the wall, the next vitrine with art houses. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Even now, 2 months later, when I'm doing this finishing, this editing of this video, I'm still so impressed. And yeah, here you can see the names of the artists. I will not try to pronounce them, I will butcher them anyway. It was fantastic. Okay, finally, the second to last station that I will cover in this video is Näckrösen, where we again have a lot of art here in the frames at the walls. The ceiling this time in gray. Doesn't look bad either. Not as good as the red and the green, of course, but it's still very, very nice. And what impressed me most at this station is, of course, the stones here on the wall. This looks just fantastic. Just one station down the road and still and even a totally different character, totally different art, but still it is art and it looks so good. Neckarösen, also a fantastic art playground as an underground station, and I'm still so impressed and so happy we did this day to see all of this in the T-Bahnen in Stockholm. So nice. This green looks like in a lake where the lake roses are present. Of course, here a little poem on the floor, very nice as well, and more framed art on the walls in the Neckarösen station. Just fantastic. Nothing bad to say about that. And now let's come towards the final station. No, this is still Neckarösen. So the final station will arrive soon. It will be Hallonbergen, but first here, still more stones on the wall. Yeah, I really like that. It looks pretty good. Emergency door here integrated pretty good as well. I love it. And yeah, of course, the escalator. Blue and yellow are the colors of Sweden. I'm sure you all know the Swedish flag, and the escalator in the colors of the Swedish flag. Yeah, this is definitely very nice. So, now the final part of Neckarösen, with still the stones on the wall and the frames. And finally, to the final station that we covered on this day. This was called Hallonbergen. I first thought, they want to fool me? Is this art? And then I had a closer look. And yeah, it looks like 10-year-old kids made this. But in the end, this turned out to be pretty nice as well. We finished our U-Bahn ride here at this station, then exited and walked towards the Mall of Scandinavia and the Friends Arena. You have seen the video. If not, have a look up in the corner about the stadium. And yeah, have a look at these walls. This just looks funny. Some pink elements, then this castle here, the big mouse. Looks like kids made it, but it is really not bad. Hallonbergen station. I wouldn't rank it among the top 3 of the T-Bahnen stations, but it's definitely okay. Just with these, the floor looks so nice, and the art elements, that's pretty cool. Nothing bad to say about that. Alright, and now we have to switch, because the next footage is from the final stop we made, and this was not a T-Bahnen stop, but it was Stockholm City Station. Slowly fading. Yeah, here we are. Stockholm City Station, which is, as mentioned, not a T-Bahnen station, but a regional train station for the regional trains running through the center of Stockholm here underground as well. You can see the train here on the right behind the platform screen doors. And this station really reminded me of one of the Elizabeth Line stations in London, the most modern train stations in all of Europe. And I really think that they took an example from this station here, Stockholm City, how to build a real good modern station. The floor is shiny, looks beautiful. We will come to more pictures on the walls. But mainly, yeah, these platform screen doors, the trains running behind these doors. We have again these north-south indicators right here in front of the elevators, of the lifts. This is just very nice. Stockholm City, the regional train station in the city center of Stockholm, where the trains run through from the north to the south. And yeah, we're approaching the end of this video already. Finally, what do you want to say? After almost 20 minutes of beauty, art, and underground stations, this will be the end in a few seconds. There are, yeah, here as mentioned, these pictures on the wall where we have impressions from the downtown Stockholm area. We enjoyed this so much. It was hard to leave the station again because of its beauty and its greatness. But finally we went out, and this is also the end of this video. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and there are more Stockholm videos coming up, so stay tuned on this channel for this Stockholm series. Until then, have a good time. Goodbye.